Throughout history, royal families have often been associated with a practice that is widely frowned upon and morally repugnant to many societies: incest. The phenomenon of intermarriage within royal bloodlines has a long and complex history, with numerous examples from various cultures and time period. Here is a historical context of incestuous relationships in royal families, examining the reasons behind these unions, their consequences, and the societal factors that influence such practices. One of the primary reasons for incestuous unions in royal families was the preservation of dynastic power and the consolidation of political alliances. Marrying within the family Ancient Egypt offers a notable example, as pharaohs frequently married their siblings or close relatives to maintain the divine bloodline and protect the integrity of the throne. Royals were considered semi-divine or descended from gods. Marrying within the family reinforced this divine heritage and preserved the purity of the royal bloodline. Cleopatra VII, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic kingdom, married her own brother, Ptolemy XIII, to maintain control over the throne and secure her position as the rightful pharaoh. Cleopatra's own lineage traced back to the Macedonian general Ptolemy, who was a close companion of Alexander the Great. By marrying within their own family, the Ptolemaic rulers sought to solidify their divine lineage and claim legitimacy as the successors to the ancient pharaohs. In ancient Greece, for instance, gods and goddesses were often depicted as engaging in incestuous relationships, further influencing the beliefs and practices of the ruling class. This pattern can be observed in the marriages of Zeus and Hera, as well as the Egyptian gods Osiris and Isis. Intermarriage between royal families was a common method of forging political alliances and ensuring the continuity of power. By marrying close relatives, rulers could unite kingdoms and strengthen diplomatic ties. This practice was prevalent in medieval Europe, where marriages between cousins or even siblings were arranged to solidify alliances and prevent external threat. The Habsburg dynasty of Europe, for instance, engaged in extensive intermarriage to maintain control over their vast territory. King Tutankhamun, famously known as King Tut, was the product of such an alliance. He married his half-sister, Ankhesenamun, to reinforce his claim to the throne and solidify political stability during a period of significant upheaval in ancient Egypt. While the motivation for incestuous unions in royal families may have been pragmatic, the consequences were often detrimental. Inbreeding can lead to an increased risk of genetic disorders and inherited health conditions. The case of King Tut serves as a poignant example. Genetic analysis of Tutankhamun's mummified remains suggests that he suffered from a variety of health issues, including a cleft palate, clubfoot, and genetic disorders caused by generations of intermarriage within the royal family. This was particularly evident in the case of the Spanish Habsburgs, whose extensive intermarriage led to a pronounced decline in the overall health and fertility of their lineage. Charles II of Spain, the product of multiple generations of inbreeding, suffered from severe physical and mental disabilities and died without leaving an heir. Over time, societal attitudes towards incestuous relationships in royal families have evolved. As societies progressed, notions of morality, genetics, and human rights became more prevalent, leading to a decline in acceptance of such union. With advancements in scientific understanding and awareness of the risks associated with inbreeding, societies have increasingly discouraged intermarriage within close relatives. Incestuous relationships in royal families can be seen as a historical practice driven by political considerations, notions of divine heritage, and the pursuit of power and stability. While such unions had short-term benefits for the ruling elite, they often resulted in negative long-term consequences, including genetic disorders and dynastic decline. The changing perspectives and social norms of modern society have prompted a shift away from intermarriage within royal families. The historical lessons serve as a reminder of the importance of genetic diversity, the welfare of future generations, and the need to challenge outdated practices in pursuit of a healthier and more equitable society.